Hello beautiful souls, thank you very much for joining me today. This is Astrid from Mindful Resilience for Life, and today I'm gonna talk about burnout from dealing with unhealed people. This may be quite a difficult topic to approach and to admit to ourselves as well, especially if we're sensitive and empathic. It is very difficult for us to admit how much it actually drains our energy as well, and we're trying to help people that are going through a lot themselves as well. Okay, but for today we're gonna focus on that gentle return to ourselves after such emotional exhaustion, which may be just a couple of minutes, it might be a day, it might be a longer period of time as well. So I'm sure if you ever felt drained after being around someone that kind of deals with chaos, deals with trauma, deals with their own emotional dysregulation, and if you then may feel guilty for walking away, or maybe for even being resentful with yourself for staying on too long, this is the video for you, and this is the place for you to come back to yourself. Because burnout doesn't always just come from doing too much. It sometimes comes from being available too much, or being available to the wrong energy as well. Okay, so let's begin with a breath and with settling into the here and now, because right now it's just about you. So deep inhale through your nose and let that fresh air go straight into your lungs, into your heart, into your belly. Let it go all the way in, deep into your body. When you breathe out through your mouth and just release tension you may have, release anger, release anything you want to just not have within you anymore. And I let you do that a couple more times so you can feel your breath eventually settling into a nice rhythm. And while you do this, I just keep talking, and eventually we get into those affirmations, and you're very welcome to either just listen or to repeat them to yourself. Most of all, I'd like you to feel them deep inside your soul. Pick one or two that you will remember and that you can carry through the day with you. Now while you're settling, I just remind you that this is your space to restore, to reflect, and to reclaim your peace. So there's a kind of exhaustion that sleep can't fix. That kind that comes from constantly managing other people's emotions, other people's mood or triggers. And unhealed people aren't bad people. They just have their own issues to deal with. When they haven't done their inner work, their pain leaks, it spills, it pulls, it impacts you massively. And for those of us who are naturally more sensitive, more nurturing or empathic, we often absorb it very badly until we can't deal with it anymore, until we can't deal with it emotionally, mentally, but also physically. It really, really badly impacts us. Sometimes maybe even more than the person that is still in that transition, in that phase of finding healing. But just to remind you, you're not weak for being overwhelmed. You're wise for noticing that that is what it does to you and how you can now make changes. So if you haven't yet, definitely close your eyes. Really just disappear into your own little world where you're protected from anything outside right now. This is about restoring your energy, your belief in yourself. So let's begin with affirmations first that validate your feelings and gently call your energy back home. I am allowed to be tired. I am allowed to be tired. I release the weight that is not mine to carry. I release the weight that is not mine to carry. I acknowledge how deeply I have been impacted by others' unhealed energy. I acknowledge how deeply I have been impacted by others' unhealed energy. I am not responsible for other people's inner work. I am not responsible for others' inner work. I honor the emotional labor I have done. I honor the emotional labor I have done. I don't need to explain why I need space. I don't need to explain why I need space. From now on, I choose peace over people pleasing. From now on, I choose peace over people pleasing. I am not cold for creating boundaries. I am wise. I am not cold for creating boundaries. I am wise. I gently return my energy to myself. I gently return my energy to myself. So these aren't just words. They're boundaries, they're protection for yourself and for your energy, for your well-being. They're like medicine. So now let's move on to the stronger affirmations. The one to restore your energy, to rebuild your clarity, and to reinforce your peace. I protect my peace without guilt. I protect my peace without guilt. I have the right to limit my access to draining energy. I have the right to limit my access to draining energy. I trust myself to walk away from what depletes me. I trust myself to walk away from what depletes me. I choose emotional sobriety over chaos. I choose emotional sobriety over chaos. I'm not abandoning anyone, but I'm returning to myself. I'm not abandoning anyone, but I'm returning to myself. I give myself permission to rest without fixing others. I give myself permission to rest without fixing others. My healing matters as much as anyone else's. My healing matters as much as anyone else's. I release the story that love means overgiving. I release the story that love means overgiving. I am reclaiming my time, my energy, and my life. I am reclaiming my time, my energy, and my life. And I am worthy of relationships that feel safe, mutual, and nourishing. I am worthy of relationships that feel safe, mutual, and nourishing. So this was our last affirmation. And while you let them sink in, I just remind you that you do not need to fix, you do not need to absorb, and you do not need to rescue anyone. You can be kind in different ways. And your job is not to heal the world. Your job is to honor your nervous system, your spirit, your limits, your well-being. Be a good example of how to look after yourself, even in difficult times. And then that role model you can pass on. Let others see how to deal with the ups and downs in life, how to be supportive, yet kind, yet clear in your boundaries. So now I invite you, as we're coming to the end of this session, to come back to the room, come back to the world around you. Hear the sounds from outside, start moving a little bit, bring some movement into your body. When you're ready, you can also open your eyes, but take your time with all of that. And again, just like to say, you're allowed to love and still leave. You're allowed to care and still choose distance. So may you rest, reset, and remember, your energy is sacred. And you never have to burn out to prove your love again. You never have to burn out to prove your love again. So I wish you all the best. Look after yourself. This is Astrid from Mindful Resilience for Life. I hope to see you soon.